Hi everyone, Alan from MatPack. Today we've got a test panel which you saw us make a while back. We've got FullDip black, primer grey, white, gunmetal grey, carmine red and blue, and then we 3K glossed the whole lot so it just looks like a normal panel. You can then tell if you've got a black car or a red car, whatever, what a colour is going to look like over your car. So we've been through this many times and you're going to see this panel a lot more. Today we're going to go through fluorescent colours and the importance of spraying them over white. You have to do fluorescent colours, whether it's FullDip, PlastiDip, normal car paint, anything that we do, fluorescent colours have to go over white or they look terrible. Now, we do put this in on the website and everything, but people don't really read much, so hopefully they'll watch a video. So what we're going to do now is going to mask off a bit. We're going to spray probably green, because that's a popular fluorescent colour, but again it doesn't matter if it's the orange, the reds, the pinks, the blue, the yellow, any of the fluorescent colours. So we're going to spray this so you can actually see the difference. Now the key with fluorescent colours, they're a little bit different to the normal dips. What we found works best, obviously warming the cans up. You definitely have to warm the cans up. That's on one of our other videos. For the PlastiDip, it's got to be warmed up, but it's a good habit to get into. Always warm your cans up, they always spray better. Definitely a good habit to get into. So we're going to warm this one up. Now what we found with the fluorescent colours is lots and lots of light coats work way better than wet coats. And if you're trying to get, let's say we're doing the green and you're trying to get fluorescent green on there, if you try and do that in one or two coats, it's just going to run down the panel and look terrible. Lots and lots of light coats and it looks absolutely as it should look. It looks great, it looks bright, it looks perfect. So we're just going to basically mash this up, spray a load of coats. You'll see it from different angles or whatever, and you'll see exactly what we mean. You'll see the difference between all the 6 colours on here and how they're going to look. Okay? Okay, so that's that masked off. You see we just made a box. We're not going to spray the whole box, no point. Just do a pattern through the middle. It's only so you can see the difference. Obviously when you're masking and touching it, it's rubbish on there. So pre-dip it as you would normally with any old project. Gives the dip a good chance to stick properly. All the work is going to peel it off straight away. Okay, so we've got our green. Now remember, lots of nice little coats work better. As you can see, that's one little light dust coat. Over the black, you can't even see it. Grey, you're getting a hint of the green. That's already looking a bright green. Very, very faint, obviously. Grey, disappeared. Nothing over the red, nothing over the blue. So as you can see, straight away, with just one little light coat, it's already working over the white, and it's not really working over anything else. The other key thing to remember when you're spraying any dips is, you see this is turning to matte now. Once it gets to about 80–90% matte, it's ready for the next coat. If it's still shiny, it's too wet. If it's too wet, you spray next coat, it's just going to run down the panel. So the key is leaving enough time in between coats as well. Like I said, once it's mostly matte, it's ready. If it's still shiny, it's too wet. Doesn't help spraying this upside down, a little slope. I don't really want to come around that side. Just block the view. That'll do. That's it, so that's the third coat. We just have to spray the other way around from now on because it doesn't do well upside down. Okay, so we're done with that. That's the green on. It's dried up now. Normally, with most colours you put 2 dust coats and then 4 wet coats. But with the fluoro colours, whether it's FullDip, PlastiDip, any red, green, blue, any of them, lots of light coats. So you may put 12, 14 coats down. Doesn't matter. Just keep going and going and going. It'll all come out nice and smooth, nice and matte. It will work fine, and you won't risk runs or anything like that. So what we can tell from this, over the black, terrible. Over the primer grey, turns to green, which is just normal green, so you might as well just use green instead of a fluoro green. Over the white is where it's at. Like we said, you've got to do the fluorescent greens over the white. Gunmetal grey, nearly as bad as the black. The red and the blue, completely wasting your time, just makes it look awful. Always over the white. Now, as usual with the fluoros, we have to say every single time, people seem to forget, they do fade. Anyone tells you don't fade, they're lying. So normally stick this to wheels or badges, trim, stuff like that. We don't really recommend doing full cars with it because they'll fade after a month or 2. You can just top them up and they're back to as bright again. That's just the way fluoros work. Don't worry about it. Don't let it beat yourself up over it. But once we peel all this masking off, so we'll bond it with dip probably. There you can actually see now the difference. The green is over the white. Nice bright vivid green. Looks great. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm going to peel all this off later, clean it all up, ready for next colour to try over all these assortment of colours. We'll see you then. Ta-da! Over black, over the primer grey, over the white, come with the grey, carmine red and blue.